My wife asked for an open marriage. I opened the door and told her to leave. She didn't think I'd actually mean it. Hey viewers, before we move on to the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you want to see more stories like this. Thanks. This happened 6 months ago. Divorce is finalized now. I'm still processing how a marriage can end in less than a week, but here we are. My wife Michelle and I were married for 6 years, together for 9. I'm 35, she's 33. We met in our mid-20s, got married after 3 years of dating. Good marriage, or so I thought. We had sex regularly, traveled together, shared hobbies. I genuinely thought we were happy. Then everything changed in one conversation. The talk. It was a Tuesday evening in March. I got home from work around 6 p.m. Michelle was already there, sitting on the couch. Not watching TV, not on her phone, just sitting there waiting. "We need to talk," she said. Those 4 words. I sat down. "I've been thinking a lot lately," she started. "About us, about life, about growth. Okay, we got together when we were young. We've only ever been with each other, really. And I've been wondering if we're missing out on experiences that could help us grow as individuals." I had no idea where this was going. "What kind of experiences?" She took a breath. "I think we should open our marriage." Silence. I just stared at her. "I read this article about ethical non-monogamy," she continued, words coming faster now, like she'd rehearsed this. "And I think it could be really healthy for us. We'd still be committed to each other, still be partners, but we'd have the freedom to explore connections with other people. It's very common in progressive relationships, and is there someone specific?" I asked. She paused. "It's not about one person. It's about personal growth and not feeling trapped by traditional structures." That's not what I asked. "There's no one specific, Ryan. This is about us evolving." I sat back. "What if I say no?" Her face changed. Got harder. "Then I'd feel like you're holding me back from becoming who I'm meant to be. I need this. I feel trapped. Trapped. In our marriage. In monogamy. Not in us. There's a difference." "Is there?" She reached for my hand. I let her take it, but I didn't squeeze back. "Just think about it. Please. I think this could save us." "Save us from what?" I wanted to ask. But I didn't. I just said I'd think about it. She smiled like she'd already won. Putting it together. I didn't sleep that night. Just lay there thinking. Michelle had been distant for about 2 months. More time at the gym. Always on her phone. Working late, more often. I'd noticed, but hadn't worried. We'd been together 9 years. I trusted her. But now, looking back, it was obvious. She'd been mentioning her gym trainer a lot. Jake. Jake showed me this new exercise. Jake says I'm making great progress. Jake thinks I should try this supplement. I got up around 2 a.m. and checked our phone records online. We were on a family plan, so I could see everything. Hundreds of texts to a number I didn't recognize. Multiple calls, some lasting over an hour. All in the last 2 months. I checked our credit card statements. There was a hotel charge from 3 weeks ago. She'd told me she was at a work conference that weekend. I checked her location history on our shared family app, the one we'd set up for emergencies. She'd been at an apartment complex across town multiple times. Not her gym. Not her office. I looked up the address. Matched it with Jake's Instagram profile that Michelle followed. Same building in his photos. She hadn't asked for an open marriage. She'd already opened it. She just wanted permission retroactively. The week I didn't confront her immediately. I just started thinking practically. We had joint accounts. The house was in both our names. Her car, a 2022 Honda CR-V, was in my name because my credit was better when we bought it. She worked part-time at a boutique marketing firm, made about $35K a year. I'm a software engineer, make $140K. I paid most of our bills. She'd gotten comfortable. Now she wanted excitement without consequences. On Thursday, she brought it up again over dinner. "Have you thought about it?" she asked. "Yeah, I have." She leaned forward, eager. "And I think you should do what makes you happy." Her face lit up. "Really? You mean it?" "Yeah. But I need to do what makes me happy too." She didn't catch my tone. Just smiled. "Of course. This is about both of us being fulfilled. Right?" She actually hugged me. I didn't hug back, but she didn't notice. The next 5 days. Friday, I took a long lunch and met with a divorce attorney. Explained the situation. He said with no kids and a clear case of infidelity, if I wanted to prove it, this would be straightforward. I told him to draw up papers. That afternoon, I called the credit card companies. I was the primary holder on all of them. Michelle was an authorized user. I removed her from all 3 cards. I opened a new checking account at a different bank, went into payroll, and changed my direct deposit to the new account. Left enough in our joint account to cover her portion of bills for the month. Nothing more. Saturday, while Michelle was at the gym, sure she was, I started moving things. Important documents first: birth certificate, passport, our wedding photos. I don't know why I took those. I ended up throwing them out later. Then my clothes, my books, my gaming setup. I'd rented a storage unit Friday evening. The house was in both our names, but I didn't care about it anymore. We'd sell it and split it. Sunday, I dealt with the car. It was in my name. I'd been making the payments. I called the insurance company and removed her as a driver, canceled the policy on that vehicle. Then I called a dealership and asked what they'd give me for it. They offered $28K. I had it towed there Monday morning while she was at work, signed it over. I deposited the check in our joint account. I'm not a thief, but she wasn't keeping a car I was paying for. Monday evening, I packed the last of my things. Took them to a short-term rental I'd found over the weekend. Studio apartment, month-to-month lease. Tuesday, exactly 1 week after her talk, I came back to the house. Michelle was there, giddy, getting ready to go out. Date night with Jake, she said, like she was telling me about brunch plans. I'll be back late, don't wait up. Actually, can we talk first? She checked her phone. Can it wait? I'm supposed to meet him in 30 minutes. No, it can't. Something in my voice made her stop. I was sitting at the kitchen table. I slid a manila envelope across to her. What's this? Open it. She did. I watched her face as she read the first page. Petition for dissolution of marriage. What the fuck is this? Divorce papers. Ryan, this isn't funny. I'm not joking. She stared at me. You can't be serious. I thought we agreed. You asked for an open marriage. I'm opening the door. You can leave. That's not. I meant, this isn't what I was talking about. I know exactly what you were talking about. You wanted permission to keep fucking Jake without consequences. Her face went white. I never. You've been texting him hundreds of times. You were at a hotel with him 3 weeks ago. You've been at his apartment multiple times. Michelle, I'm not stupid. She sat down hard. It's not what you think. You're right. I thought my wife respected me enough not to cheat and then ask for permission after the fact. It was a mistake. I got confused. I thought I wanted something different, but I was wrong. You wanted to have your cake and eat it too. Now you can have all the cake you want. Just not with me. She started crying. Real tears, not manipulation. I could tell the difference after 9 years. Please. We can fix this. I'll end it with Jake. We can go to counseling. There's nothing to fix. You already broke it. She reached for my hand. I pulled away. Ryan, please. I love you. You love what I provide. That's not the same thing. The meltdown. The crying turned to anger fast. You're just going to throw away 6 years of marriage? No. You did that. I made one mistake. Multiple mistakes. For at least 2 months. That I know of. She stood up, paced. Then she grabbed her purse. Fine. I'm leaving. I need space from this. She went to her keychain, pulled out her car key. I watched her go outside. Watched her face when she realized the driveway was empty. She came back in. Where's my car? Sold it. You what? It was in my name. I was making the payments. I sold it. The money's in the joint account if you want your share based on what you contributed to payments. How am I supposed to get around? Not my problem anymore. Call Jake. I'm sure he'll help. She pulled out her phone. Started to call someone, probably Jake. Then she tried to use one of her credit cards to call an Uber. Declined. She tried the other two. Declined. Declined. What the fuck, Ryan? I removed you as an authorized user. Those were my cards. You can't do this. I just did. She checked her banking app. Saw the balance in our joint account. About $1,800. Usually, we kept around $15K in there. Where's all our money? My money is in my account. Your money is right there. That's approximately what you've contributed to our joint finances in the last 3 months. Plus the car proceeds will clear in a few days. You can have your portion. Her face went through several expressions. Shock. Rage. Panic. How am I supposed to live? I don't know. Figure it out. You're an adult who wanted freedom. Here's your freedom. This is financial abuse. No, financial abuse is letting you drain my accounts while you fuck your trainer. She slapped me. Hard. My face stung. I didn't react. Just looked at her. You can stay here until the house sells, I said calmly. I'm listing it tomorrow. When it closes, you need to be out. If you're not out, the sheriff will remove you. I've already moved my things. Where are you staying? None of your business. Ryan, please. I fucked up. I know I did. But we can fix this. I'll do anything. Sign the papers. That's all I need from you. I left. She was still crying at the kitchen table. The aftermath. She called me 47 times that night. I blocked her number. She emailed me. I set up a filter to send her emails to a folder I didn't check. She showed up at my work on Wednesday. Security escorted her out after I told them I was going through a divorce and she wasn't welcome. Her mom called me Thursday. You can't just abandon your marriage like this. I didn't. She did when she asked to sleep with other people. She made a mistake. Everyone deserves forgiveness. She made dozens of mistakes. For months. While lying to me every day. She doesn't deserve forgiveness. She deserves exactly what she got. She's my daughter. And she was my wife. I hung up. Her sister texted me. Long message about how Michelle was going through something and I was being cruel and destroying her. I responded once. She destroyed our marriage. I'm just making it official. She was fucking Jake for at least 2 months while lying to my face. If you think I'm the villain here, that says more about you than me. The sister wrote back. I didn't know about that part. I didn't respond. The Jake situation. 2 weeks after I moved out, Michelle showed up at my rental. I have no idea how she found it. She looked terrible. Eyes red, hair unwashed, wearing sweatpants. Can we please talk? She asked. No. Just 5 minutes. Against my better judgment, I let her in. Didn't offer her a seat. Jake broke up with me, she said. I didn't respond. Turns out he just wanted sex. Once I was actually single and needed support, he ghosted me. Blocked my number. Okay. I was so stupid, Ryan. I got caught up in this fantasy, and I ruined everything real. I love you. I never stopped loving you. It was just a mistake. You loved the security I provided while you had fun on the side. That's not love. It is. I was confused and selfish and I fucked up, but I want to fix this. We can go to therapy. I'll do anything. Please. Sign the divorce papers. That's all I want from you. I can't. Then a judge will sign them for you eventually. Either way, this marriage is over. But I love you. You never respected me. Love without respect is worthless. She started crying again. I waited. Please don't do this, she whispered. I didn't do this. You did. Now leave. She left. 3 months later. The house sold in May. We split the equity 50/50ths, about $75K each after closing costs. I didn't fight her on it, even though I'd paid 70% of the mortgage. I just wanted it over. The divorce finalized in July. No fault state. No kids. No major assets to fight over. Clean break. Michelle tried to contact me a few more times. Showed up at my gym once. I switched gyms. Her sister told me Michelle moved back in with her parents. She's struggling financially, apparently. Working full-time now instead of part-time, but she's used to a lifestyle she can't afford on her own. I don't feel bad. Now, I'm doing fine. Better than fine, actually. Got a nice 1-bedroom apartment with a view. Dating casually, nothing serious yet. Reconnected with some friends I'd lost touch with during the marriage. Turns out Michelle didn't like them, and I'd slowly stopped seeing them. Didn't even realize it had happened. I ran into Michelle's sister at a coffee shop last week. She approached me carefully. Michelle really regrets it, she said. She wants to talk to you. I'm sure she regrets the consequences. That's not the same as regretting the choice. She's struggling. That's unfortunate. You really won't give her another chance? Would you take back a partner who cheated on you for months, lied to your face every day, then asked for permission to keep cheating? She didn't answer. That's what I thought. People ask me if I moved too fast, if I should have tried counseling or given her another chance. But here's the thing. She didn't ask for an open marriage because she wanted to grow. She asked because she was already fucking someone else and wanted permission after the fact. She wanted me to fund her lifestyle while she got her excitement elsewhere. An open marriage works when both people genuinely want it and discuss it before anyone steps out. This was just her wanting consequence-free cheating. I don't regret how I handled it. Maybe I was cold, maybe I moved fast. But I have self-respect, and self-respect means not letting someone treat you like a safety net while they explore other options. Michelle sent me one final text last week from a new number. I never stopped loving you. I replied, you never started respecting me. Then I blocked the number. I'm done. The marriage ended the moment she asked to open it. I just made it official. And honestly, I'm happier now than I've been in years. Turns out being alone is better than being with someone who sees you as a comfortable backup plan. So yeah, my wife asked for an open marriage. I opened the door and told her to leave. She thought I was bluffing. I wasn't. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. What do you think about this story? Share it in the comments.